Hi everyone, this is Anil. In this video, we will look at Paris release feature KPI signals. So this feature enables you to identify noise in your KPIs. So let's say there is a trend of open incidents, and you have a consistent inflow where you have, like, let's say 100 tickets per day and so on. But then suddenly there is a big spike in it because either you have implemented a new feature or there was a major outage due to some reason, or if you have implemented any automation because of which the incident count has drastically come down. So those are identified as deviation from your standard flow of incidents or incident counts. So KPI signals will help you identify those. Now, to enable this feature, you have to install a plugin called Performance Analytics-KPI Signals. And uh, even after the plugin installation, if you want to disable this feature, then you can use the system property and turn it off. So there are three types of KPI signals which are available. The first one is Outlier, which will identify a score which is 3 sigma beyond beyond a 3 sigma upper or lower limit. And then there is Short Run, which basically talks about 4 consecutive scores on same side of the median or the central line with 3 scores outside 2 sigma. And then there is Long Run with 7 consecutive scores on same side of the central line. Uh, so we'll look at some sample data, and we'll also see a demo in the platform. So here we have a sample data where this is the group to which the tickets are assigned, and this is the incident count per each day. So these are the dates for which these incidents are counted, and you can see that I have standard deviation, mean, uh, two standard deviations, or 2 sigma and 3 sigma. So 2 sigma is nothing but twice the standard deviation, and 3 sigma is thrice the standard deviation. Now if you see here, 900 is the biggest of all the counts, and that is on 10th of May. So that will appear as outlier because it is above 3SD, which is 780, right? So that's the outlier. And then we have short run where we have 630, 600, 550, 540, 560. These are above uh, above this 2 uh, sigma, which is 520. So this is going to be a short run. These are going to be a short run. And then there is a long run which is below the average or the mean line. The mean is 332. So we have 7 consecutive records, more than that, below the mean line, so they all constitute the long run. So this is how outlier, short run and long run are calculated. Now we'll see that in the platform. The first step is to check the plugin installation. So this is the plugin, and that is already installed. So now we will open Agent Workspace, and we'll go to Analytics Center. uh, so in Agent Workspace there is an icon called Analytics Center. So when you click on that, it takes you to this Analytics Center home. And again, depending on whether you have natural language query installed, this section will come up. Otherwise you will just see the list of KPIs to which you have access. So let's look at open incident as a filter because I want to access this number of open incidents indicator. So I click on that. It takes me to KPI details. So here on the right side there's a new icon called KPI signals. So when you click on that, it automatically shows you uh, the KPI signal. So in this case it is showing long run, which is 7 consecutive scores, right? uh, so now we have an option to either dismiss the signal or reset the baseline. So when you click on dismiss signal, it gives you a pop-up where you have to enter the reason. Dismissing as it is expected due to holiday season, right? So because of that reason, the count is consistently low. So click on that, and then you can see a new signal that comes up. Right now this is for a different time range, and whatever the signal that we have dismissed, it will go into the past signals, right? So you can see that this is the signal I have dismissed, and you can also see for what range we have dismissed it. So similarly, now a new signal has come up, and you have an option to either dismiss or reset baseline. So if you click on reset baseline, then you have to explain why you're resetting it. Counts will be low from now on, and then you are resetting the baseline. So now if you can see that because we have reset the baseline, that signal has gone away, and now we are seeing a short run, which is these three scores are above the 2D, which is your 2 sigma, right? And then same applies to this also. Either you can dismiss or you can reset it, and then you can look at all the the past signals here, right, for which we have taken action. So that's how this works, right? We'll do a quick recap. The purpose of KPI signals is to identify noise in the trend, and this requires a plugin installation, so which is this one here. And once we have the plugin installed, in the agent workspace we will see this new icon called KPI signals, and then you have an option to either dismiss signal or reset baseline, and then accordingly the next signal will appear, and then what are the signals for which you have taken action, they will appear here in the past. Thank you for watching. This is Anil.